Captain on the bridge.
Captains, we are back on the bridge, and today we got some things to go over, of course, from the Star Trek Online official Twitter feed. So, on screen. Yes, so, Captains, how we do it here is we're going to go over what was dropped today on the Star Trek Online Twitter feed, drop the 2 ECs, of course, and then give our conclusion. So, here we go. Save 50% on a lifetime subscription on all platforms until November 10th. Don't worry if you miss out. It will be 33% off until December 13th. So, here we go. Now, Captains, I am an LTS. I am a lifetime subscription member, and I believe it was worth it back then when I got it back in either 2014 or 2015. And I still think it is worth it now, especially with all the Star Trek happening. But we'll go over this quickly here. And of course, this is the Manticore Tier 6 ship. This is one of the ships that you will actually get as a lifetime member. And it's kind of a cool ship, to be honest with you. And it's a command ship too. And look at that torpedo pod. Pretty cool. So save on a lifetime subscription. Save 50% on a lifetime subscription on all platforms for the next 48 hours, Captain. So it's only 2 days or less than now. And then save 33% until December. So, hailing all captains, we are pleased to announce a sale on lifetime subscriptions starting November 8th till November 10th. The Star Trek Online lifetime subscription will be 50% off on all platforms. Then November 10th to December 13th, the subscription will still be on sale, bringing price down by $100 to $199.99 on PC and discounting the subscription by 33% on console. Now's the perfect time to pick a lifetime subscription to stow. Enjoy all the rewards that come with being a lifetime subscriber, with exclusive species unlocks like playable Talaxian species, instant access to all lifetime rewards, the priority login. There are dozens of reasons to become a lifetime subscriber today. For more information on all great rewards that come with being a subscriber, check out our blog here. And of course, for information on how to claim and use your lifetime rewards, click here. It's funny, you click there, it doesn't actually work. To subscribe on PC, click the button below. On console, you can find the lifetime subscription in the Zen store. So that is one of the differences between the PC and the console bridge, is that you can actually purchase the lifetime subscription on console through the Zen store. So for me though, personally on my PS4 account, I will not be getting it. I don't think it is worth it there for me. PC, I do, because that is, it is with, I guess you can gain it with the subscription on console with in-game resources. So if you grind that out, possibly, and it's there, hey, if you have the resources, why not? PC, I find it's a little bit more worth it to me. Yeah, that's just my 2 ECs. So retail inclusion is effective September 23, 2010. Lifetime subscription covers your subscription fee as long as the game is in service. Promotional discounts and features do not apply. You'll be charged immediately when purchasing a lifetime subscription. Subscription fees are non-refundable. We make no explicit or implicit warranties on the service period of the game. So we'll just quickly go over some of the things here, and I'll of course link all this below. So we know you have a lot of options when it comes to how you spend your time. That's why it means so much to us that you chose to spend Star Trek Online. To show our appreciation, we've put together these great rewards for anyone who becomes a lifetime subscriber. So you get some titles here, some accolades here, some costumes that you get, and these are automatically unlocked. So there's customer pieces there. The Odyssey uniform, veteran jacket, that's pretty cool. See right there. Ships, of course, you get these cool ships. I absolutely love the fact that you get the captain's yacht. But like I said, you get the tier 6 and tier 5 versions of the Chimera, the Pegku, and Danaeus heavy destroyer. Exclusive, of course, starship material. And for, of course, advice admiral ship token. and tier 5 ship upgrade token. Now, these are a long time ago. I don't remember these, but for sure the ships are definitely there. And I might even just go back and do a build video on the Chimera, because I don't think I've ever done one here. I can't remember on the YouTube bridge here. If not, we'll just show it off here. It is a good ship in my opinion. Like I said, it's not a full command ship, but it is a command ship, the tier 6 version at least. And you get these items here and the others. So again, I'll just link this below, captains. We won't go over this fully, but this will be in the description below. Now, next thing up here. So tonight, tonight, a couple hours ago already. Well, a little bit more, 7 hours ago. A strange new ship coming to Infinity Lockbox. So we're gonna go over here and see what ship it is, and it is this ship. Now, this was from Strange New World. This is actually in the last episode. There's episode 10, and actually it is called the PRAETOR Command Warbird Battlecruiser. I have both channels up here, but it looks like it's more clear here on the Twitch channel. But of course, I'll link this below. And initial thoughts, captains, it's not it's not my cup of tea. But if it is something that you like, captains, it will be available. Of course, we'll go over the stats more deeper when we get the blog. But just initial impressions, cosmetically, nothing that I am gonna be super excited for and nor chasing hard for. And to be honest, probably won't ever get. The design just does not speak to me, to be honest. So we'll just go over quickly some of the things that they showed off here. Now just some other angles of the ship. And now it just looks like a big old butterfly, to be honest with you. Especially that shot right there at the back. You get like this weird cobra looking. I get a cobra vibe when I see this thing from the aft. That's just me, but this thing is pretty big. It's a beefy ship. See right there, that just looks like a sort of birdie looking, mothy, butterfly inspired ship. And it's funny, I was listening to some of the stream here, and one of the designer or the devs there was saying they did not actually receive the 3D model of this. They actually went off of just kind of looking at the model. So kudos to the dev there. Kudos to the dev. And apparently still Vorticus's work was still in this, was still present in this. So in terms of all the designing features, it was kind of half Vorticus and half one of the devs over here. But that is, again, there's a shot right there of it again. Again, not my thing, but it's a Romulan ship. I was saying that the Romulans weren't going to get, or weren't getting any love there, but here we go. Second, well, you can almost say technically the third thing that we got for Strange New Worlds in Star Trek Online, because the first thing was the Discovery Enterprise. And there wasn't much change when Strange New Worlds came out to it. The second thing, of course, was the Farragut that came out, Kirk's ship, in the same episode, actually, in season 10. And then now we have this, the PRAETOR Command Warbird Battlecruiser. As you can see, there's a 5-3 layout, 4 Eng, 3 Psi, and 4 TAC. Now, in terms of its seating here, we're just going to scroll here quickly, because I think they did show it off here when they went to there's the console there. So it's called the Spinal Mount Plasma Torpedo. Now, I'm going to say the visual on this is pretty cool. We'll actually play it so that you can happen to see the visual. I think it is pretty cool, but that's more towards the end of the Argala there that I saw it there. But it's, of course, you can put that on any ship, I believe. So as you can see, there's increased plasma and kinetic damage, 16.2 maximum hit points. So it's a massive, massive plasma ball there, and apparently you can charge it too, so it's pretty cool. Probably one-shot smaller targets and do massive, and if not, insta-kill medium targets and do massive damage on bigger targets there. So there's the console for that there. And the trait is test them. So decloak and defeat foe to earn an aura buff. So this is all of your team. So you kill something and it's going to buff you and your team until you transfer map. So I thought that was pretty cool. It sounds like it's something that could be interesting to use and see. And even mentioned, of course, someone mentioned already ISE when they were streaming, because the bigger the target, the bigger the buff. And one of the first targets in an ISE is a tactical cube. Now, again, not everyone always does ISE runs, but it is something to think about. So the bigger the target, the bigger the buff. So, I mean, it is okay. So again, defeating a marked foe there enables, and they are weak. They are weak. Self allies receive a plus 15 to 30% increased damage and 10% 25 hull capacity. Mark foe's rank. Highest defeated rank applies and removes earlier bonuses. Damaging foe during ambush. Of course, there. So interesting. It's again, it's kind of a theme trait to the ship itself. Now for stations, where's the stations here? I did show it off here before they went into combat. So there you go. You got a Universal Lieutenant Commander, the Miracle Worker Lieutenant, a Lieutenant Commander Tactical, and of course I believe that is an engineering. Yes, this is like an engineering. Of course, full command there, and then a Ensign Psi. So, of course, captains, you know I love my commands, my command specialization, but not necessarily on a ship that looks like that. Again, not my thing. It's okay. I do believe they do fire it here, so let's kind of check this out here. Was it here? No, I think it was towards the end here, actually. I definitely know it was there. There it is. So you see Kale here going uncloaking. See, there's that charging effect. That looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna come out of cloak, and there's this charging effect. It looks really cool, like plasma bolts there when it's coming out of cloak. Or when it's coming out of cloak, and of course when it's charging. There it is. And then bam. So that is a cool looking, and look at that huge explosion. It almost reminds me of the destabilizing plasma torp that you get from the Talus. So there it is, kind of in action. Kind of, we'll just kind of speak over here and kind of see it in action there. But again, it's not a ship for me. It is command, yes. But again, when you see it there, I can't get behind that. But what we'll do, of course, is when the blog comes out, we'll go into more little detail, have a little bit more look-see on it. But as you can see, it turns pretty slow, and it's pretty chonky. It's a pretty chonky ship. So there it is, captains. Thought we would just kind of go over that here quickly. We're getting a new ship from Strange New Worlds here, and I thought that was pretty cool. And it is the PRAETOR Command Battlecruiser there. And captains, let us know in the description below or in the comments if this is something that you'll be getting. It's good to see that we've gotten, now this will be the second item, or I guess I'll say third item that we've gotten from Strange New Worlds. Hopefully there'll be more, like costumes and all that stuff, and some more maybe of items in terms of like the phasers that they used and all that. But Kale was right. He did say at the beginning of, or was it mid-year this year on a stream, that we'll see more Strange New Worlds items come to Star Trek Online. And there you go, right before the year ends, we are going to get another ship there. This is the third ship, I'll say, from Strange New Worlds. You got the Enterprise, the Farragut, and now this. Not my cup of tea, captains, but it'll be in the Infinity Lockbox there. It'll be coming in when that blog drops. You know that we'll go over it. We'll drop the two ECs then. But captains, like the video, comment below, let us know what you think of this, and of course subscribe here to the user bridge, and we will leave it on in this note.
Live long and prosper.